shout out to Ice Spice again. Like, anybody from the Bronx, I'm rooting for him. So shout out to Ice Spice. Her EP was projected to do 15,000, I think, something like that, 15K, which is to me is a win for her. This is very short, 13 minutes, 6 songs. 2 of the songs, I think 2 or 3 of the records we already heard.
Wait. The whole thing is 13 minutes?
13 minutes.
It's a little EP.
It's a little EP, six tracks, 13 minutes.
How do you feel about that?
15K first week.
The future, man. I mean, 13 minutes?
Yeah.
I mean, if
6
you look at it, songs right now rarely go past 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That on top of it
probably
being
an average
EP.
of 2 minutes and 10 seconds each song.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 13 minutes flat.
That means that the
6
attention
songs.
span of the youngins is like,
Of course. I mean,
Yeah.
yikes.
streaming era shit has to be around
These
2
niggas
minutes.
is on fentanyl. They falling asleep, man. These niggas, they doped up. They popping pills, smoking.
That's
How
funny.
much shit are you on, sir? Like, what are you trying to do to your body? You want to go to sleep or wake up?
Longest record on it is 2 minutes, 39 seconds. And that's, obviously a big Mario Wines sample. So that carried a lot of it.
Yeah.
And then you have a little TJ feature. But other than that, the shit is like 1:46, 2 minutes. Nothing goes past that.
I guess a verse and 2 hooks. Get out of
That's
there.
it.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
But, I mean, according to Pitchfork, same as Mr. Morale.
They rated
If not better. I mean, I think Ice Spice should have been a little higher.
than Mr. Morale than Kendrick's album.
Yeah, I mean, 7.6 I felt was a little low for the Queen Spice, but Mr. Morale being at the same category.
Obviously, that album came out a year ago.
How long is the Kendrick Mr. Morale album?
2 days long.
A lifetime.
Yeah, that's
It's a
2
lifetime.
days long.
Wait, the Heart Part 5 might be longer than Ice Spice's entire album.
It might be.
It might be.
It
might be 9
It's
minutes.
close.
Yeah, I think
close.
it's 9 minutes.
9
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Pitchfork rated Ice Spice's EP a 7.6. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, they rated a 7.6. And then I saw that Honestly Nevermind, they rated a 6.6. And then the 21 Savage and Drake album, what's the name of that one? I forget.
Her loss.
Her Loss. And they rated Her Loss a 6.4. Again, Pitchfork, they put these things out, these platforms put these things out, and it's obviously to engage people and get people riled up in the comments and
It's
drop
troll.
their
It's
opinions.
definitely troll city.
It's Troll City. I mean,
that doesn't make any sense, bro. First and foremost,
Isn't Pitchfork supposed to be like the fucking hipster
it was supposed
musical,
Yeah,
like
at one
fucking
point.
integrity shit?
It was supposed
like,
to
I
be.
feel like Mr. Morale to them would have been a 15 if it only goes up to 10. And Ice Spice, they would have been like, ugh, how dare you
to be. Yeah,
even get
what fucks me up
recording
about it
equipment.
is it's we're on the scale 10, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're in the scale 10, and those 3 albums for
Ice Spice's EP is rated higher
It's a
than Drake's
7.6.
last 3 albums.
right, and the last 3, yo, that's wild, bro. That's
why
so wild to me.
So we know we can know we understand what's happening here. This is to engage people. People want to be outraged in the comments. Let them have fun.
Yeah.
Repost this. Send this to everybody. Like, look at what Pitchfork is saying. But I mean, at some point, I understand what clickbait is and what wanting to engage the audience is. But I mean, come on, bro. We got to be just a little more, have a little more integrity than this.
Yeah, you at least got to do Her Loss in them. Like, you got to get it closer to 10.
Her Loss is definitely not a 6.4.
Yeah, bro. Like,
I
what's
mean,
going on here?
Honestly, never mind. People had mixed reviews about that. I thought that was a really dope project.
It was dope.
I like
All
that
right, well,
project
It
a
was
lot.
dope.
Let me try to, I don't know, find a debate here. Pitchfork being this fucking progressive hipster Williamsburg, Greenpoint,
That's what this is?
East Williamsburg, Bushwick
Oh.
type of blog at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Ice Spice is pushing the sound forward, no? She's a new artist. Like, we've heard a lot of shit that's on Her Loss. That's yesterday's news. We've heard those sonics. Ice Spice is pushing the culture forward. We never heard nothing like Ice Spice.
Okay.
So you're not looking at it that way.
I'm not. You're right. I'm looking at it.
I'm
just
definitely
listening
not
to
looking
music.
that way. But listen, I have never heard it either. So
I'm just listening to music, and again, I'm happy that Ice Spice is, she moved the unit she did. But we just talking about just music again. Back to Rick Rubin thing. I just have supreme confidence in my taste.
yeah,
I don't think that Her Loss is a 6.4.
yeah.
My ears and my soul didn't say that's a 6.4.
I mean, not for nothing. I had an argument 3 weeks ago about Ice Spice, and I was like, bro, I always thought that she could be the person moving forward. I just felt like she had those star qualities to be on MTV Awards, presenting an award, and doing certain things. And I think that's good for them to say that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's pushing what I'm saying forward.
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
I can win the argument and get my money.
I'm glad Pitchfork is giving her, because I think 7.6 is still a good rating.
That's just too low though, bro. Like we could at least.
But to put it at the same as Mr. Morale is a little.
Yeah. So if we were going 5 mics, what's Mr. Morale to you?
We're going 5 mics. Mr. Morale,
4 mics.
4.5.
Yeah, I got it higher than 4 for sure.
I don't know if I can say 4.5 yet, but 4.
Okay.
Mr. Morale
It has had a lot more replay value than I thought it would.
Yeah.
That was my only fear of it. I was like, this is incredible. Not sure how much I'm gonna go back to this because it puts me in a mood or whatever. I've listened to that album nonstop. It hasn't really left rotation since it came out.
It's just the way the entire the sequencing, everything just flows. I know when it came out, we reviewed it, and to me, it's an audiobook.
Yeah.
It just sounds like you're sitting down listening to a book and somebody's just giving you different chapters and the sound bed behind it and things like that. Like that's to me, Mr. Morale and Big Step is one of the best albums I ever heard.
I think Pitchfork actually puts it perfect as far as Mr. Morale. Each line can feel like an intrusive thought untethered to a central theme. Like when said, how can I lose if I'm already chose? With if not party lit, I'd rather not go. Halfway through Bikini Bottom. Oh, wait, this is the Ice Spice review. I'm sorry. I was reading the wrong review.
I'm like, wait, what the fuck is that? Yeah, like what?
That's the Ice Spice review. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
What central theme is the Ice Spice shit?
Is it not like an overcorrection of wokeness? Do you guys feel like it just doesn't seem authentic when I read these things? It's like for years it's been male dominated. It's all guys. Is it not just like when I sent it in the group chat, I genuinely meant it. Like, is this not just too far?
Oh, you're saying because she's a woman and because you're misogynistic.
100%.
Yeah.
And this is why you're a munch, Julian.
But it's like, come on.
She
like,
got a higher rating because it is an empowerment of women and she's talking about.
because like objectively look at the music. Come on. Like, it's
I'm not mad at 7.6 for her rating. Just don't have Mr. Morale at 7.6 as well.
Yeah.
That's my only.
Yeah, like once y'all saw that, y'all see, because they obviously rated that when the album came out, right?
Yeah.
That's an old rating.
Yeah.
For Mr. Morale. So once you saw that, you had to be like, okay, we clearly cannot give this the same rating as Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Because I feel like somebody in that office was fighting for it to be ranked higher than the 7.6.
Yeah.
And they was like, no, we can't rank it higher
yeah,
than.
for what their history was, you would really think that somebody was fighting in there.
Oh, I
Somebody's
hope so.
gonna
I don't know
pull
who's
out
up
that.
at Pitchfork. I don't know who's there, who's working
Yeah.
there. But listen, man, I'm learning from having debates with Don that, you know what, maybe I'm not wrong, but maybe I'm not right. So
There you
listen,
go.
Ice Spice might be a 7.6 to some people, right? To me,
I'm willing
no.
to argue that some of my people, the young guys around me, would probably listen to that more than they would listen to Mr. Morale.
Oh, for sure.
And that confuses me because I'm like, man, is there no way we can say what is the great album? Like, what is like? How can we talk about this? How can we say, yo, her loss was fire? How can we? Do we just not say things is great anymore? We just
Right.
say
No, we're gonna rate
it's
it
for
at
you
6.4.
and not for you.
Yeah.
Okay,
And not
but
for-
even though you
We're
don't
gonna
do
rate
it,
it
even though you don't
6.4.
do
Rate it
this in our
6.4.
debates, you have put that in perspective with me as far as I'll say I think an album is top 15.
Yep,
And then you'll name 25 albums and ask me if it's better than that.
exactly.
So you're kind of in the Pitchfork lane as well.
No, not
because
really,
his shit,
bro.
because from
It's
Don,
valid.
It's
That's not
valid.
valid.
No,
Yeah, that's not
it
valid.
is valid, but it does feel like it's discrediting, which it shouldn't be that way. But we're like, when
No,
I want to
Don
put
just-
an album in the top
Don-
10, it's
Donna
like,
just- he'll just
bro,
pull up-
There's 45 albums better than
He'll
that.
pull
I'm
up,
like,
no, but Donna pull a bar out and then look at you after he says the bar. Like, you have this ability to make a bar that I probably thought was the greatest shit I ever heard sound like the most remedial elementary shit ever. And I'm like, damn, I never heard that bar like that. But I realized what it is. It's just your pitch.
Yeah,
Like, it's not, it's how you say shit.
yeah. It's
Because you'll give me the bar and I'm just like, yeah, that wasn't hard. It didn't have that life to
So
it.
I'm gonna bring up one of the bars. The bar was like Krispy Kreme. I'll be flipping them O's.
You thought that was the greatest bar ever.
No, I did not.
did say
yes,
that.
you said it was a
It's
great
that was
one
awesome.
of the best bars I've heard. And you know why?
Because you did the
Because
song.
if I was,
because you produced the record. Yeah,
no.
No worry and